The fourth round of the Macau-China Sim Racing Association iRacing GR86 Championship comes to Virginia International Raceway. A place steeped in American motor racing heritage, VIR has seen plenty of racing series over its many years of existence, from Trans Am to the IMSA series and many things in between, including being a test venue for NASCAR. With a visit by the nimble and versatile GR86 Cup cars, the drivers will be in for a nail-biting experience as they take on one of the most historic tracks here in North America. Welcome to ASR's coverage of the MCSRA GR86 Championship on iRacing, brought to you by Camus, Shell Helix, Titke Motorsport and Yatsam Mlok Karting. My name is Weihan and I'm just as excited as you are to see what the iRacers in Macau will bring us tonight. But before we get to the action, let's have a look at the season standings. Oh, that's someone. So the standings as it stands from round 3 previously over at, I think it was Spa. So over at the Pro tables, it's being led by Samuel Chang with Federico Teixeira and Billy Lowe leading the Pro class tables overall. And over in the M class, we have Cheong Sang with Wong Singh and Darius Yeo leading the M tables. So definitely very exciting championship to look forward to, with a total of 21 drivers who are on the tables. So before we start, I do apologize that we do not have overlays for this stream because I have been facing some technical issues, but nonetheless the race still goes on. And more about the race. Certainly the race format is indeed a unique one, so it is going to be a 2x 20-minute sprint race. Of course, with the second 20-minute long sprint race being a reverse grid. And that will certainly spice things up for the drivers. And we are in fact currently in the midst of qualifying, but of course having a look at the weather here, the track temperature more importantly, it's at 48 degrees Celsius. So it is going to be quite a challenge for the drivers to find grip as they race their way around here at Virginia. Of course, these 8.6 cars have so much grip, I don't think it's going to be quite a problem. Samuel Chang, who's currently in provisional pole with 2:08.093, definitely a very fast lap time here around VIR. VIR is also a difficult track in my opinion because of the sheer number of corners and in fact various difficult sections such as this one, which as Samuel comes along the backstretch, is going to come along this corner called the roller coaster, which although this camera angle doesn't do it justice, if you are in the driver's seat, you can't see the apex and you can't see the exit. So as you take that corner, sometimes you do have the fingers crossed and hope for the best that nobody is kind of spun right there at the crest. So Chang making his way into the pits, and that concludes his qualifying stint. Jun is here in second. He's also out on his lap. Let's have a better perspective of this. Gosh, I'm just using my keyboard here. Oh, okay, let's have a look. This is Arjun, who's... Well, I like this paint scheme so much. You're racing a Toyota or a Subaru? I wonder. Yeah, let's just call it the Toyota BR set, shall we? STI. Very nice. So Arjun here has a... Oh, what? He has set in a lap time of 2:08.737, so in fact he is 6/10 of a second behind the pole sitter, so I think quite a fair bit of ground if he wants to shot at getting pole position. Leong Wai Sam in third with a qualifying lap time of 2:09.125. Definitely very... Well, all the drivers here are very fast. I can't do any of the lap times here. So as we do cycle around some of the other drivers, this is Gilfredo Rosario in very nice black AC. Oh, we've caught him at the wrong time. Does have an excursion out wide in the grass, but still rescues his car nonetheless. And this is a very nice fluorescent green Fox livery. I like Fox a lot. A very nice mountain bike. Shocks and suspensions. This is being driven by Dericio, who is currently qualified in... positions are there? Yeah, qualified in 9th with a 2:11.302. Great light lap time as well. So we can see that at least within the top half of the drivers here who have fielded in their lap time, they're all within a second of one another. Well, make that about 1.5 to 2 seconds. So qualifying is over and we are ready to move on to the race. Brilliant. So now the session is transitioning. Anyway, so your qualifying results as it stands. Samuel Chiang starting from pole with a 2:08.093 qualifying lap time. Definitely great stuff. With Simon Jun Sanchez, who will begin from the outside row. Well, on the first row, on the outside, in second place. Leong Wai Sam in third, and Federico Teixeira will begin from fourth. Leong Wing Kin will begin from fifth, and Billy Low from sixth. Benson Cheung from seventh, Gioffredo Rosario from eighth.
Wow, Billy 前邊喎。
Hi. Darius Hill in ninth. Bruno Cardoso will start from 10th, and Wong Kar Sing, who's unfortunately not be able to set down a qualifying lap time, will begin from 11th and will attempt to switch back to the TV cameras. Wow, you've got new TV mix cameras. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so many things to choose from. Who put the pace truck there? Whoever put down this session, yes, very, very nice. You have the best pace car, which is a truck. So it's going to be definitely good to know that I'm able to hear the chatter of the driver, so at least I'm not the only one talking here, even though I'm all alone. So as the clocks start to tick down for the drivers to grid, it will be a rolling start for these drivers. Obviously, because there is a pace truck there. If not, why would I have a rolling start? So just sit through as the drivers make their way out. Oh, they're starting out from the pits. Oh, interesting. So I think they will have a complete... They'll probably do one complete lap of pace lap. Which, I don't know, I'm not sure if that's a thing at Virginia. I've not really raced here before, but it is a difficult track. So one complete pace lap before the pace truck will go in. And the green flag will fly later on. I don't know about you, but watching them go drive behind the truck, you might kind of start to feel a bit of nerves coming upon you. As
有塊兜喎，兜成個圈喎。
成個圈係咯。
喂 Billy。
Right. My favorite camera, the roll bar camera, and we are with...
我係跑蛙你啊！
Well, great to know that I'm not alone here. This is Wong Kar Sing. Oh, a bit of starting step. Is he using a controller? Might be. Yeah, get all the heat in the tires, that's right. So the thing about Virginia International Raceway here is that you... Alright, cycling through the cars, yes, that's right. The thing about racing at Virginia Raceway is it's kind of North America's or the United States equivalent of the Nürburgring Nordschleife, but just because of the fact that the track has quite a lot of elevation changes and a lot of places that are straight but not exactly straight, a lot of corners and a lot of blind corners, which definitely require a lot of focus and attention and to be able to perfect. So along the back stretch, and yeah, that was Oak Tree Bend, the corner that I disliked the most because I crashed my 86 here. Yeah, let's head back to where's the TV camera? That's right. So unfortunately, it does mean that we won't be able to see the names of the drivers without the overlay, but that's still fine. I think we can still see them by the numbers, hopefully. So one observation that I have of VIR racing here, having raced here like once or twice, is that it feels a lot like country club racetrack, if you will. Of course, as opposed to quite a lot of other purpose-built racetracks in the US, here I think Virginia Raceway is part of a golf course country club kind of thing where people would kind of take their racing cars here on the weekend. So they're over roller coaster. Yep. Best name for the corner. It is a roller coaster. You have no idea what the hell sits ahead of you as you make your way through that crest. And coming upon Hog Pen, that's a nice corner name. And upon the front stretch, so it is going to be green flag anytime now as the pace car goes in. And here at Virginia Raceway, round 4 of the Macau GR86 series, it is going to be green flag, and that is a great start by Samuel Chang. Of course, your points leader, leading the race. He's already got quite a big breakaway ahead of P2, who is Arjun, who's in second, and they're not making their way around the first car. Oh, I hear some contact. What's happening? Let's have a look. Right, someone's gone out there. That seems to. Oh, there's Bruno, who's capitalized off that incident. Yeah, it would appear that Winkin has unfortunately found himself gone off. Let's have just a quick look at a replay to see exactly what happened. Right, so they're making their way down into turn 1. A bit of bumper to bumper contact. Yeah, that was kind of an unavoidable incident. And 2 cars were out as a result. Back to live pictures. And yep, Samuel Chang still in the race lead with the rest of the drivers coming by quite nicely there. I would suppose that it is Arjun in second and Leung Wai Sam in... Oh, I think Federico Teixeira has gone up to third, with Wai Sam was relegated down to fourth. I like this piece. Oh, it's not the Fox one. Oh, very nice fluorescent green 6. I love this design so much. Let's just have a closer look at this. Yeah, I don't want to use the chase camera. Yeah, roll bar. We are riding with the 4th place driver at this point, as he sits behind the 3rd place driver of Federico Teixeira. You can just see that one thing great about VIR is that it can accommodate all kinds of racing cars, from fast prototypes and GT cars to club level cars like the 86 Cup here. Let's see. Yes, for this corner you have to brake absolutely early in anticipation of the blind approach to roller coaster. And as he comes around the final couple of corners, that would be a lap around VIR. Drivers coming across the start finish line for the first time. Giving back my TV camera now. Yes, that's right. Oh, what? Who's that? Von Ka saying, unfortunately, what exactly happened? Let's have a look. Oh, so, yep. Roller coaster strikes. The worst place to have an incident, because it's so easy to lose sight of where exactly they're going there. So Von, unfortunately, down to the tail end of the grid, but race still goes on nonetheless. Of course, this being a doubleheader sprint race, the drivers would definitely have the opportunity to have another go at racing in the second heat. Wait, what? Why is it skipped? Okay, whatever. Once again, we're back to live pictures. This is Darius. Let's just wait for the positions to perhaps update yet. I think it has already been updated. So, Seo, who's set in 6th position, is coming under a lot of pressure from Yes, that's it. That's right. You get to see a good perspective of the battle for P8, I guess. That is Gilfredo. No, that's Bruno who's in. No wait. Oh, that's Gilfredo who's there. Crap. My fingers can't move as fast as this driver's driving. Yeah, that's right. So, Gilfredo made the move out for 6th position. Great stuff, and they're on to the backstretch. So that overtaking move was pulled off at the oak tree bend. In case you're wondering, I do understand Cantonese. I just can't speak as proficiently as everyone else here, so I do apologize. I hope I do everyone justice here. Rosario, who's in his newfound position of what would appear to be 6th position, I think, is on hunt for more drivers. So let's ride on board with Gilfredo for a quick while. Come on, Roba. Where are you, Roba? Oh, yeah, that's right. But I can't see. Yes, along the main stretch, and they're going to complete the second lap of racing here at Virginia, using the slipstream provided by, I think that's probably Benson Chung, I think. Yeah, Benson Chung. So a move down the inside. Is this going to be a move into turn 1 for 5th position? Yes, that's right. Move up to 5th by Benson Chung. Very nice. Of course, great driving by... a move by Gilfredo. Very nice. Great driving as well by Benson for facilitating that move ever so safely. Let's head back to the race leader. This is Samuel Chung, who's continuing to lead the race. The gap last time by was 0.8 of a second, so it does mean that Arjun does definitely want a slice of pie as well. Right, back to P4. This is Leong Wai Sam, who's in 4th, made his way around all 3 bend as well. The thing about that corner is that it is kind of like a double apex corner, similar to what you probably see at Moss Corner in Moss Sport up in Canada. So you definitely have to be careful. Oh, whoa, there is a battle in front, but come on, I don't want to miss this. Oh, side by side by the Toyota BRZ or Subaru 86 teammates. I have no idea. There is Federico Teixeira with who's that up there? Yeah, that's right. Yes, Arjun there. A battle for 2nd and 3rd. Definitely some great stuff. Let's continue to watch on as we ride along with. No, not cockpit. Rollbar. Come on, yes, that's right. Yes, rollbar camera with a battle for P2 between teammates. Of course, here in the Macau series, it's great to see battling between teammates. Is it interesting? But why do you still use? I don't understand. Oh, does this car have that? No. Oh yeah, it's a gear stick sequential menu. Not bad. Oh, who's this in a pink race suit? Oh yes, I like bright purple, bright pink race suit. Oh, great stuff. Right. Yeah. All right, I like this. Yes, a great shot of this from up above. Yeah, so you can now you have a LAPD style of a chase cam, helicopter chase cam, but of course, being no police, it's just cars racing around. Yeah. So this is a blimp. Yes, very nice. Sitting on an airship. All right, another battle ongoing here. Ooh. Yeah, Gilfredo again coming under a bit of pressure from. Oh yes, let's have a bit of pressure from. Yes, that's right. That's Bruno in the Minolta livery, GR86. Great stuff indeed. Oh, coming out very close indeed. Yeah. That's right. Definitely, that's Bruno. Yes, let's continue to. Let's maybe watch this from the perspective of Bruno as he takes on. As he goes on the hunt for P5, making his way around the backstretch. Around Oak Tree Bend to the backstretch. So sitting along here, making use of slipstream, yeah. Okay, that's some defensive maneuvering by Gilfredo up in front, defending along the backstretch. And they're coming upon the roller coaster corner. Let's see how this will turn out. Absolutely, oh yeah, Bruno going easy on the car, braking ahead in advance. Great stuff there. Nailed the corner nicely, and they complete another lap of racing here at VIR. We have probably 6 or 7 minutes of racing to go in the first heat. Before then doing an inverted grid for a second race later on. So yes, this is going to be an overtaking move that will take place by Bruno Cardoso. It goes along the outside of the main stretch. BC, you can do this. Let's do it. Oh, no. Shit, I just missed the action. Crap. Yeah, but that was a confident move. Oh yes, this is a move along the outside for... Come on. No, yes, that's right. There was an attempted move along the outside for P5, held by Gilfredo. So of course Gilfredo having a good. Oh no! Bruno almost lost the car there. Well, I'm sorry, Bruno. I caught you at the wrong time. Let's move on to some of the other drivers. Billy Lowe, who, if I'm correct, Billy Lowe does drive the Audi R8 LMS LMS GT3 car in real life. So it is definitely to see great real life racing experience in the virtual world, as is the case with sim racing. Over the past couple of years, we've seen many real world racing drivers take their skills and use sim racing to hone their skills, and it's definitely great to see some pedigree here. So this is Billy Lowe, who's coming upon hard on the brakes. You can just see that this 86 car has so much brake, so much grip, and the brakes are so good that, from my experience, sometimes if you take this car too hard with improper use of the grip, you might just flip the car. But anyways, let's hope that doesn't happen to anyone here. Come on, stop. Yes, that's right. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. So. Sunday drive with no big. Yeah, there's actually cars inside, kind of within. So currently Billy Lowe in what? Oh dear. Okay, that's scary. Billy Lowe in 7th with Bruno Cardoso in up in 6th. So definitely some ground to make before they're able to. Before Billy can kind of think of an overtake move. I forgot some of the other drivers in there. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Benson Chung, who's currently set down in 10th. Yeah, great onboard shot there. Let's have more TV shots. Yeah, wonderful. Come on, give me some battles. Do we have more battles? Right, this is one that this is Benkin, who appears to be sitting at 9th. He's going along the outside of Dariusio in that very nice Foxley red. Well, yeah. I don't know if it's motorbike or motorbikes or whatever. So that was a clean move for 8th position, I think, by Benkin, who's just made an overtaking move along the outside. But we will definitely continue. Oh, Eesh, my fingers are so slow. Yes, over the roller coaster. So, yep, they've just swapped positions, and we'll continue to take this battle on towards the end of this lap and the start of next lap. So, yep, cleaned off the move there. Well done by Vicky, and great stuff by Dariusio as well to facilitate that overtaking move. So we are down towards the final 3 minutes of racing here at Virginia Raceway, round 4 of the Macau iRacing GR86 series. Brought to you by Camus, Shell Helix, TitK or TitK. I'll have to get the I have to understand that. TitK Motorsport and 1356. Yeah, some look parting. And also with the broadcast provided by ASR. We're excited to be part of this broadcast. As the battle still ensues, animal battles. Yeah, let's go around. Oh, someone's in the pits. Yep, another one. The battle for P2. This still is Arjun, who's in 3rd with Federico in 2nd. Oh gosh. Yep, let's continue to observe this. With the TV camera, it's definitely great stuff to see. Sometimes if you see two cars with the same livery, sometimes it gets quite confusing. You don't know who's who until you probably like see the number or something. Then you'll be able to tell who's who. I have a feeling that this team is probably preparing to race for the Super GT, and they're just doing this Cup 86 series in practice. Is that yeah? So Arjun behind in 3rd. To make their way around the SS. This is the corner 7, 8, 9 sequence before they're coming towards turn 10, the south bend, and this is the part where you have to start braking down into turn 11 for the south bend, for the Oak Tree bend. Oak tree bend? Yeah, that's right. Why is it named so? Because there used to be an oak tree. Or maybe there are oak trees along the exit of the corner, or maybe there used to be an oak tree around the apex of the corner. One of that story is true, the other one is not. I don't know. Yeah, and definitely one of the trickier corners on track because your racing line is kind of decreasing radius. Plenty of decreasing radius corners here at VIR, so certainly a challenging place to be. Oh, great entry into roller coaster corner again by Arjun, who's in third. But I'll tell you, man, Federico is giving Arjun a run for his money because Federico is doing such a great job holding on to second, and it would seem that the gap that they no, that's not a race lead. That's I think that's lap traffic because both these cars are about 7 seconds behind the race leader. So definitely some. I think there'll be plenty of opportunity of racing later on at Heat 2, so right now the game for these two drivers, at least for Arjun, is to continue to, as much as possible, try to find an opportunity to make the pass work, make his way through lap traffic, and the game for Federico would be to, very much possible, hold off for 2 more minutes to then kind of score points for the first round here. Oh, you can see a bit of difference in racing line there. So let's stick with them as we continue observing the battle. We get a fantastic shot of the VIR circuit, the S's in particular, as they made their way down. Looks a bit like Road Atlanta just now, that shot. Yeah, it definitely looks a bit like Road Atlanta, the way the corner is, before they're coming towards Oak Tree again. So we'll continue on with them probably towards the finish. Okay, this is going to be a race finish anytime soon, so we'll continue with Samuel Chang as he makes his way around. Well, I'm not sure if it could probably be the white flag that will come up within the next couple of moments as Chang continues on his lap around here at VIR. This is, I think, yeah, roller coaster corner, definitely. So if this will be the white flag, will this be the white flag? Yeah, let's hope it will be, hopefully. So Chang completely uncontested throughout the first race. He makes his way around the final corner and along the main stretch, and I think it would be white flag this time by for the drivers. Yep, certainly white flag this time by for the drivers, so I have probably 1 lap to go before the end of the first heat here at VIR. So very quickly we'll just check back on the couple of other, oh yeah, that's right, yes, they just made their way around safety car. This is who's in third, who's in second, let's have a quick look. Yeah, roll bar. Jun's still in third, so the window of opportunity is definitely becoming very slim for any overtaking moves that should take place. So as we continue to sit with them, of course, one thing about racing with this content, this car track combination is that, especially with this Virginia International Raceway and GR86, both of these are free content on iRacing. So if you're watching this, if you don't have iRacing and if you want to have a go at this, just a subscription of iRacing will do, and you can be able to enjoy exactly what these drivers are racing on here tonight. It's being free content. So as the race comes towards the final few moments, we are going to we have completed half lap with these two drivers here in P2 and 3, but we'll just return to the race leader because that hopefully something happens. We will return to the race leader as he comes towards the end of another lap here at VIR. He is currently this is Samuel Chang, who is currently along the backstretch. You can see how much decline there is just from this shot. Roller coaster corner, hopefully, probably for the final time in race 1, heat 1, perhaps. Exiting the roller coaster over turns 15 and 16 before coming back to the hog pen. Oh, there's still another lap of racing to go. So yeah, that elapsed time is definitely not right. Well, or rather it's probably not as precise as I thought. So maybe another lap of racing. Will continue to observe any other battles that might be taking place. Yep, so I think positions have more or less been solidified at this point for the drivers. Right now, of course, both Benson Chung and I would... Oh, that's Leung Wai-Sam, who's unfortunately gone off at... this. Oh! Another car is followed in sympathy as well. Oh yeah, that's Benson who's also followed in sympathy, but yeah, both drivers recover. No accidents, so that's fine. Okay, this could be another interesting battle that might shape up. Billy Lowe versus Gioffredo Rosario. So this was another mid-pack battle that we observed earlier on in the race. Let's ride on board with... yeah, let's observe this from the perspective of Billy Lowe, who is coming hot on the heels of Gioffredo Rosario up in 5th. So they're along the... So coming up on some tricky sections of VIR, I think this would probably be the answers. Oh, a bit of a rear end loose goes Rosario up in 5th, but still holds onto the car nonetheless. Yeah, this is a south bend before coming towards Oak Tree. Over the curves, brilliant. Oh, Rosario goes wide, and this is going to cede P5 to Billy Lowe, who's made that move work in his favor. Great stuff. And that's the position. 枕頭燈啊 yeah, nice. Yep, so that is Benson Chung, who is ahead of these Billy Lowe and Gioffredo Rosario, who are out of who is a lap ahead. Yeah, so a bit of blue flag, but oh, it is race over. That is going to mean that the race win has gone to Samuel Chung. Oh, I'm so sorry, I completely missed you. Yeah, race win goes to Samuel Chung, heat 1 of round 4 of the Macau GR86 series here at Virginia, and P2 goes to Federico Teixeira. Arjun definitely, of course, both drivers have been battling hard, but Arjun, Simon Sanchez takes 3rd with Leung Wai-Sam, who has made his way home in 4th. So various other drivers, Billy Lowe, of course, their last minute move for P5, a successful start there. Bruno Cardoso in 6th. Gioffredo Rosario 7th. Vin Kin will come home in 8th, and very much likely Benson Chung, Dericio and Wong Ka-Sing 9th, 10th, and 11th. And that has been Heat 1 here at Virginia International Raceway, and soon we will be back for the second heat, where you will see all the drivers inverting their positions. What that means is later on you will see the well, of course you will see the drivers flipping their positions. So that's definitely going to add another element of challenge for all of the drivers here. Yeah, let's continue to have some blimp shots and take in the scenery. Oh yeah, there's a bright green car driving around. Do you wish you were here in real life? It's a nice place. So as we await the next session, we will be back right after this quick ad roll brought to you by Hammers. Stay with us. Yeah, we're back to live pictures once again. I just realized I muted myself throughout. I was just talking about the lap times here at lap times that some of the drivers have set. So of course we have just completed the first the first heat of round 4 here at Virginia International Raceway. And the drivers are going to progress towards the second heat. They are in the midst of a warm-up in between both sessions, and they are progressing towards the second heat, which will see grid positions being inverted based on the results of the first race. So yeah, right, yeah, wonderful. So I was just going to mention that Samuel Chang indeed does seem to have the fastest lap throughout. Race pace 207.786 race pace, fastest lap, purple lap time. Definitely great stuff. And well, I think everyone's just sitting around in the pits waiting for the next race to begin. So, oh, good. Yep, everyone's in the pits. Oh, Winkin is out racing. Oh, no, that's a replay grab. Sorry. Oh, okay. I think we do have... Right, hi, Carlos, is that you in Discord? Carlos, are you with us? Oh, it's okay. I'll continue on. It's okay. Either way. So we are coming towards the final couple of seconds before we... just give me a moment.
Hey guys, a little bit latency.
Oi, Carlos, good to see you. Hold on, let me just do a quick sound check. Carlos, how are you feeling today, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you?
Well, I'm just glad to be home in time to cover this round 4 here at Virginia International Raceway. I tell you, the first... It's so great to have someone to talk to, man. The first round I was just talking to myself. It felt so weird.
No worries, but a big shout out to Wei Han to helping us out
so
on this live streaming for the first time ever in Macau iRacing Association, Macau-China Sim Racing Association for the GR86 series.
And Carlos, thanks so much for putting this up for everyone in Macau to enjoy. Definitely great stuff.
Thank you. Actually, the point for this is to see how many hidings iRacers in Macau. Actually, because iRacing is more a bit independent. It's kind of individual, kind of a simulator, what we call, right? And normally they just play by themselves along with all other country person. So I want to get more Macau drivers based
Yep.
on the association and just get more drivers, more team, and we grow this up together.
That's great. That's great. Yes,
There's always a
really great stuff.
Macau-China MCSRA focus on, but we wish to be there's more drivers in Macau.
Certainly. Yeah. Well, I think it's a great thing that you're putting this together for the drivers to enjoy. Certainly certainly great stuff. So Carlos, I think not sure if you managed to catch the first heat, but it was quite exciting. There was some good battles going on between some of the drivers. Of course, we are going on a pace lap now, so we can just quickly fill it in. So some key battles happening just now was between Arjun and Federico battling for
Pretty
P2,
good.
and another one was between I think Geoffredo Rosario and probably Venkin, and also a bit of battling between I think Waisam and Billy Low as well. So great stuff all throughout the field. There was some great racing. Yes.
Wow, it's having fun, everyone there, right?
Yep.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Just to check, are you able to obtain sound from this screen share as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I just block out the sound because I'm just watching the live stream inside the feature. I mean,
Okay.
inside the game. So now they are starting the rolling, right?
Yep. Hold
Yes,
on.
my side.
Before my sim crash very quickly. So, yep, the drivers making their way around the. Oh, wow, that's just the first half of the track. So they're just making their way around the south bend before they're
Yes.
starting to approach the oak tree. I was just sharing with the viewers, in fact, that here at VIR, it kind of has a. I'm not sure if you've observed, but it does kind of have a bit of similarities with a lot of other tracks that see around
well,
racing.
Well, VIR, you mean VIR, right? This track
Yep,
is
yeah, this
kind of
track.
for me is Virginia International Raceway is kind of for me is a very hard track to be remember every single corner. It's not that easy because it's kind of on the countryside. It's kind of in the road country raceway. What I call is very hard to memorize.
Yeah.
All of the corner because this track you get loads and loads of different corners. Every angle you can find it here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's pretty
Yeah.
good race. I believe it's quite going into the pit now. No, not yet.
No, they're along the backstretch. So
Okay.
yeah, I hope there's no latency with the screen share. Yeah, because they're now going along the backstretch.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think one thing for sure, like here at Virginia, you do kind of see the scenery. I'm just gonna clear this up for you. It feels like a golf course in some ways because I think it is a
Yeah.
club in real life. Yeah.
Exactly. Suddenly, like inside the door, of course, you got a racing circuit.
Mm.
Yeah, true. But a
Wonderful
little bit
stuff.
shout out for some sponsor. We're gonna shout
Absolutely,
out to Fabulous Motorsport, 1356 karting in China. Of course, Shell Helix Ultra, and as well as Asian Sim Racing Federation, especially
so
to
much.
Weihan to help us a lot on this live streaming.
Sorry, just gonna cut you
Yes.
off quickly there. It is a race start and a great start by Wong Kar-seng, who leads the rest of the field across the start-finish line. It is being so great start by Wong indeed. Is not exactly a big breakaway, but it continues to hold its ground as it makes its way around the horseshoe bend before then. Oh, it's gone wide! Oh no! Right at the oh gosh! I think the pressure must have surmounted on Wong there. So let's just head towards the current race leader, Darius Show, who's in second. I was just saying that he has one of the best livery here. I like this livery so much. It is Fox Shock's livery. Yeah. Okay, so I tell you, man, dude, what a genius! You make this reverse grid system work. It definitely works for everyone. So
Well, that will be more interesting for the drivers when you fully reverse it, so they got a chance from the back because it doesn't mean every single driver will be slow.
sure.
Yeah, so they got bigger chances to win on the second race, so that's valuable.
So you can just see how much more compact the drivers are with one another as compared to the start of the first heat. Because of course the first heat you had the cars in front would just pull away straight away, but right now everyone is together, so a lot of pressure indeed there is still coming under from Benson Chung, who's... Oh, that's Geoffredo Rosario, who's climbed a lot of positions within the first few corners. I tell you, Geoffredo is one fast driver. I saw him race the first heat and he is fast. He just hunting for positions.
Geoffredo is just joined for iRacing around for a month, within a month. But he was on the scene for a long time. I met him for a long time ago, since on another platform.
Ah, okay, that's great.
Yeah, so it was a very experienced driver.
Oh, certainly great stuff. Well, speaking of experienced driver, there is Billy Lowe who's good. Oh no, that's Darius here who's gone around, and you've got a provisional race lead. Oh, Arjun has made his way all the way up to second. That is Benson Chung in the third as well. Because the positions are jumping up, and we are going to kind of see the order kind of go back to how it was in the first heat. So drivers coming around within heat 2, first time round the final corners, and they're going to come around the start finish line. And your new race leader is Arjun Simon Sanchez. Very nice.
Simon Sanchez.
Yes, that's
Very
right.
good. Simon Sanchez also is a real driver before.
Yes.
The same as well. There's a lot of real drivers. Simon Sanchez, Federico, Billy Lowe. Plenty of them are real drivers.
That's great.
Join the
That's great.
sim. So you know the sim how attractive on this.
Yes, absolutely great stuff. I was also just looking at that as there is an overtaking move by oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. Oh shit. By that, yes, that is Gilfredo Rosario who's gone up to P2. He's just hunting positions, shopping for positions indeed. I was saying Arjun has this livery which makes me wonder, is this a Toyota BRZ or Subaru 86?
There's both of them. That's the same actually. But it's pretty nice livery, huh?
Yeah,
that's
nice. So already you have a breakaway by
there's a
Arjun.
little bit breakaway by Arjun, but the rest of the drivers, they are pretty new on iRacing. I can say they haven't joined within 6 months, but they are performing is extremely very well.
That's great because they're all driving so well indeed. Like in Heat 1, everyone was so respectful to one another. That's just great to see.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah.
It is. Because I'm trying to loading.
Wonderful. Oh, a bit of 3-wide racing action. Let's just have a look at some of the cars behind. Okay, moved a bit too fast. Samuel Chang was your race winner in Heat 1. He's also going to have to find his way around the traffic that's in front of him if he wants to have a shot at going back. So this is a 3-way battle led by Ben Kim. Currently, this is up in 6th position. So that's the other driver, Federico Teixeira, who's going for 6th position as well. So great stuff there, overtaking move. Benson Chung, the number 7, who's up in they just made their way around the start finish line. So Benson Chung up in 4th. So definitely great stuff here. Benson along the inside.
Ooh,
with the Subaru of Federico Teixeira along the outside, making good use of the entire width of the track. Does
yes.
I think Samuel Chang definitely. A bit of lockout by that would appear. Oh gosh, unfortunately that would appear to be Federico Teixeira, who's tripped over himself a little bit. I tell you, my experience racing here at VR is that it's easy to trip over your car, especially 86 racing here, because the elevation changes here presents so much challenges to the drivers.
True. VR, the elevation is low, cornering angle is not.
Yeah.
Pretty a lot of different things will be happens on this race.
Yep.
It's actually tricky track, but actually it's the weekly basis.
Okay, so to all the viewers who are tuning in, this is a coverage for a Macau domestic series. So I'll tell you for a fact, we both understand Cantonese. Carlos speaks Cantonese. I try to, but I can't.
You should try more. 試多啲冇問題。
Okay.
咁我哋而家個 live video 喺邊度啊？你講喺邊度啊？你
我哋呢擺係Virginia International Raceway 美國嘅一個跑道，幾好嘅。
幾好嘅啊 ，pretty good 啊 ，learning a lot 啊。
Thanks so much.
It's good. It's pretty nice. I need to learn from you as well how to do the live streaming.
Yeah.
And those stuff.
Yeah. Well, typically I use SDK Gaming, but due to technical faults, we
I'm looking forward for next week.
Yeah. Next week is Spa
us.
or which track we're going to next week?
Next week we're going to do another week of this GR86 series.
That's nice.
So let
So
me
which
have a
track would we be
check.
going
Track
to?
we're going series. Let me have a check. There will be this week is Virginia. Next week will be with Spa.
Oh, Spa,
Next
yes.
week will be Spa.
Yes,
And the last
Okay.
race will be Jerez.
Jerez, nice. Oh, that track
Yeah,
is not
Jerez.
easy. It's not an easy track.
Well, Jerez is high speed track, so
Yes, it's a high speed.
this
track.
one is really for me is really tricky track. Yeah,
Yes.
真係好難。
真係好艱難。
It's
係啊，
not
係啊。
that easy 我哋俾你。因為佢好多隻彎啦，唔
係咯係咯
同種類嘅彎位啦，angle 唔同啦，然之後佢又上落斜啊，啲坡度啊，啲 bump 又多，所以係好難會記得到成條 track 係邊條係快嘅先。
呢度咩？係呢度咩？
係啦 ，VIR， 但係我哋下一場
係
SPA 咧，好多車手應該會好中意嘅。
係啊，SPA 就係正宗嘅啊，中意車嘅都係中意嗰個 SPA 咯。
係個個都會中意 SPA，除咗我之外。Except me。
好，係。
Yes, good.
We're going to do
man.
post-race interviews later on, right? Let's hope we
I
can
would like
do
to
some.
try to pull
Okay.
someone up, so let's have a tweet
So,
and let's have some fun talk in there. So maybe we will try
同
to
大家傾下偈。
係啦，同大家傾下偈啦。Maybe we'll see after the race.
We'll see. That's right.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll
And
do
now
the
who's?
Yeah,
I just
let's
want to see
continue.
who's
Dude,
leading.
we've been so carried away. I think the order of things have changed so much. So let's just have a look at one thing that I like to do is sometime in the middle of the race, I like to see how drivers have progressed. So Jun started from 9th all the way up to the race stage, so 8 positions gained, definitely great stuff. Leon Waisam in 2nd, started from 8.
係啦，Sam from P8 走到上第2啦。咁 Billy Low 由第7位啦，喺第2場起步啦，咁已經爬升到上第3位啦。Samuel 由11變咗第4位，楊永健由第4跌咗落第5。咁
冇係第11發車係。
Federico 就第10名上翻第5名。咁 Benson 第3跌咗落第7啦。Jeffrey 第5變咗第8，可能有啲意外發生咗啦。咁唔緊要嘅，賽事都仲繼續緊。
OK 啦 ，Jeffrey 度揸得幾快嘅，咁我
Jeffrey 度唔慢嘅，因為佢始終都係玩咗好耐先嘅車手啦，好多年啦，係。所以佢係一個好有經驗嘅車手嚟嘅。
咁我哋就同佢一齊企喺車入邊咯。
好啊。Okay, let's see.
係啊，呢個我最中意嘅鏡頭啦，呢個係Roba 咯。
係 Roba 鏡頭。
I wonder how the subtitles will turn on later because I did turn on English subtitles. I have to switch it off because that's going to conflict.
Seriously. There's loads of conflicts in there.
A lot, yeah, I'll probably switch it off. Okay,
Not really needs to, so.
Carlos, I have to check with you, right? Of course we do have one sponsor by the name of TK Motorsport. TK Motorsport.
TK Motorsport.
TK Motorsport.
Yes,
Yeah.
TK Motorsport is one part of our sponsor of this, and supporting our race. Shell Hellis Ultra. I believe the logo was a little bit wrong today because it's too rushy. But thanks for support as well. But it's because of Mr. Calvin Young that helped us to grab this sponsor into our races.
That's right.
Yes. And 1356 is a karting in Silheng. It's a karting track in Silheng.
Oh.
In China.
Oh,
yeah, it's
within
like
Guangdong.
west side in Guangdong. Yeah, west side of Guangdong.
Okay,
So
okay.
everybody can join there.
Yeah. That's where my heritage comes from, man. I am 100% Cantonese, but don't expect much from my
but-
speaking skills.
You should lay back around a year or maybe a half year.
It'd be nice to live in
China.
Yeah, it'd be nice to live in anywhere within Guangdong for like a year or something. The longest I've stayed is probably like 1.5 months with my grandparents.
You were going to stay in Macau rather than in China, I'm sure. You will stick it as at all times.
I'll go down to Loan every week just for the po tat, bro.
For sure. And okay, now we are watching still. You're feeling Is that your Fredo's in car?
Oh no, this is my son, I think. He's in
No,
the
it's not.
Wait, what did Thai? This one? Wait a
I'm looking at battling with Yang Wing and Puerto Rico. Also, I've been seeing Fredo and Bruno Cardozo.
Right. I've caught Bruno in the first race.
Yeah, Bruno is chasing up to Gilfredo. Yeah. And who's in pit? Oh, Wong Gasing back to the pit.
Oh,
Maybe the
yeah,
car had some
unfortunately.
problems, unfortunately.
So a couple of issues that Gasing faced at the start, but I
Yeah,
think the most
oh,
important... Oh,
Billy Low
Billy
got
Low.
3.
Pasa Messi.
Yang Wei Sam
oh,
and-
wow.
And who else?
Okay.
And Samuel. 3 of them. In
Okay.
in
This is the battle
competition, bro.
for what would appear to be battle for P2. Definitely great stuff. This is P2. Billy Low in the
Yeah,
Castrol
yeah.
livery GR86, and
Yep,
I think
yep.
the car in front is probably that's Samuel Chang, who's made the move
That's
up
Samuel
to
Chang.
supposedly P2, and
Correct.
of course just now in the first heat. Chang had a great lead. I think a 7-second lead ahead of the rest of the field. He won that race. But right now, of course, we are down to 3 minutes to go in Heat 2. Plenty of things to do for Samuel if he wants to have a shot at the race win, because that is being held by Arjun, who is 6 seconds ahead of everyone else.
Wow, he's flying away. But this time it's just the beginning of
Oh,
our-
someone's out behind there. Who's that? Someone's
that?
made a bit
Who's
of
that?
mistake. Yeah, it's probably smoked up the engine quite a fair. Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh,
no.
gosh.
Yeah, it seems that someone. Yeah, Billy Low has made a bit of mistake as he made his way through Horseshoe. A bit of.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
pity.
I tell you, this is so fun, Carlos. I don't know if the viewers are having fun, but I definitely am.
I hope the viewers is having fun as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
This is so chaotic. 幾亂啊，呢排。
Yeah. It's good to be started with 86.
Yep. In
It's
fact,
always the best.
yeah. In fact, this 86 is a free content that's been introduced by iRacing just at the end of last year, and already has generated a huge following. And with the fact that this Virginia International Raceway has also been made into a free content, that means that drivers, if you're watching this, 如果你睇呢比賽，如果你想試下就呢架車同埋呢跑道你可以用嘅。All you have to do is just go onto iRacing. As long as you have a subscription, it is free.
Yeah,
You can get racing just like these drivers here. Oh.
exactly. Because 之前係 MX5 啦，咁而家佢哋有最新款嘅車就係 GR86。咁喺呢個 FR 嘅車入邊入門嚟講係算好好嘅，我哋會覺得亦都係一個喺 iRacing 入邊嘅 free content 啦，咁大家都可以接觸得到。咁如果想玩參與嘅，不妨去 Facebook 問我哋中國澳門模擬賽車會啦，又或者可以問我哋啦，又或者你哋可以直接 join iRacing，咁入邊我哋都會 highly recommend 你哋去賽多啲，玩多啲，就唔係一定需要話買好多嘢嘅。
係。
你可以玩啲 free content 嘅，因為 iRacing 都有 free content 俾你。
我同你講嚟講，開始玩 iRacing 嗰陣，我一共用咗2年時間嚟買全部嘅 DLC 咯，所以你一定需要一次過全部
係啊
買晒嘅。
我哋頭段嗰啲唔識嘅就會一次過買晒，但係而家就係其實冇需要嘅。咁我同 Wayhand 點識咧？咁就係偶爾一次喺 iRacing 初玩嗰陣時，我哋係 we meet up on 24th for GT1 class, right? The first match with John,
Oh
me,
yeah, the
you,
late John
and
King, yeah.
late John King, you,
Yeah.
me, and Joel.
Yeah, Joel Estonino, hope
Yeah,
he's
Joel
doing well,
Estonino.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, we.
See, it's interesting. I met yourself and I met Bruno separately. So I met yourself via the iRacing World Cup back in 2016. I met Bruno via Sim Racers Asia, and after some time I realized, hey, actually you guys, it is sick dog. Wow, you guys know
Yeah,
each
he
other
was on
well.
my team as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
係好開心嘅，即係
係啊
有好多人。
So I'm one of those, what you say, like, I don't know, man. Like I do English, of course, English and Mandarin, but Cantonese is what I should have known from the start. But
No, but actually, you understand what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, because yeah, I do.
How many percent actually you think?
95%. Yeah, that's great.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's go into the race right now.
Yeah,
So
let's get back. Yeah,
the
I think it's going to be
camera is
the end of the race. Sorry, Carlos. It's going to be the end of the race soon. I think we've got probably. I would estimate that there will be 3 minutes of racing left
Yes.
before the checkered flag. Judging by how much, because we don't exactly have a race timer here, so judging by how much time the first heat took. So Arjun definitely your 领先位置 race lead. Samuel Cheng in second. Of course, most position gain is Samuel Cheng, total of 10 positions from 11th to second. Leon Wai Sam is in third. Started from 8th and is up in
Really
third.
good.
Yes.
Number is third. Oh, Federico
Samuel Cheng in
jumped up
second.
to the fourth.
Oh, hi.
Samuel Cheng in second.
Mid
Leon Wai
second.
Sam is on third. Then Dong Dong啦 fourth. Billy 第五啦，又係見第六。Benson 第七 ，Jufredo 第八 ，Bruno 第九 ，Derry 同埋嘉誠第十11嘅。
對不起，撳錯 button 啦。
今場可能條 track 啲人未必慣，所以少人啦。但係我相信下一場都會多翻好多人。Gonna have more people on the next track because it's coming up from Spa, more famous track, so people will be.
The most 正宗 racetrack, Spa-Francorchamps.
Yeah, Spa-Francorchamps. Everybody likes it.
Okay, I think we're coming towards the final few moments of the race, so as we try to suss around for any battles, I noticed that in Heat 2 we haven't focused on any battles, so to speak. But that's a good thing. Everyone's safe, most importantly, everyone's having a good time with one another. Billy Lowe currently still sits in 5th. Yep, so I don't reckon that there are any battles going on here, but...
Still some distance in between, huh? There's some safe distance in between.
Yes.
Everybody chasing every single one by one.
So I think it is definitely opportune time for us to bring our cameras back to Arjun. Arjun.
Let's see June, the first one.
Alright, so coming across start finish line, it should be the white flag that's going to be out. Let's see if there's a flag. Oh, I can't see the flag right now. Gosh. That's fine. Oh yes, it is a white flag. It is the white flag. So this will be white flag for the drivers. Definitely, Arjun crossed the line.
Now on the camera, Simon Sanchez. 而家鏡頭影咗阿 June 啦 ，Simon 搭車啦，咁後邊尾隨跟住嘅就係 Samuel。
我就諗住啦，因為你喺呢個VR 呢度跑嘅車，你用嘅氣流其實係幾多嘅，因為就係你有3個部分啦，呢個係第一個部分，呢個 essence 呢度你當你貼埋幾近嘅你就用。其實
當你成個比賽係 fix set up 啊，咁樣賽啦，咁最主要你係要識得壓到佢氣流先至可以快啲黐到埋去，我哋有個 competition 啊。係啦。
咁嚟到就呢度South Bend 咁之後呢個就係
South Bend
呢個彎啫，呢個我哋就呢個彎度就係你入彎嗰陣就可能比較闊啲，就 decreasing radius corner， 所以你剎車嗰陣你唔係接條線剎車，你係一邊轉一邊剎車，所以平衡會
It's kind of trail braking 啊。
Trail braking a bit high, might not be able. Yeah, I think you have to be careful with balancing it. Backstretch here, the second slipstream zone. Before then, coming upon the roller coaster.
Bruno, I think there's a competition at the back.
Yes.
Bruno and Gilfredo.
Yeah. So we just popped by for 10 seconds. This is Bruno Cardoso. A bit of slippery there by Gilfredo Rosario. He's started from 5th. I think he had a good shot at trying to make some positions gain, but currently he's down at 9th. I think some things might have happened to Gilfredo sometime during the race, but that's still okay. I missed the drivers earlier on in Heat 1, the winners. I'm not going to do that again because this is Arjun who wins Heat 2 here at Round 4 Virginia International Raceway of Macau iRacing GR86 series with, Zam Tao Dang, very nice. Samuel Zhang coming home in second, 2 seconds behind the race winner, and Leung Wai Sam in third. Great driving by everyone up here. Of course, the rest of the drivers are just making their way. Come on, keyboard work, please. Yeah. No, not pace car. No pace car. Oh yeah, that's right. Billy Low coming ahead in fourth, ahead of who's that? Yeah, ahead of Federico Teixeira in fifth, and that is Vin Kin who makes it home in sixth position. So I thought it's so much fun. For
Benson on seventh.
BC
at 8, BC 8, Gilfred at 9th, there is you, and Gasing Wong. Let's try to have a chat with Billy Low.
With everyone.
Okay. I'll try to pull him up first, okay?
Yeah, let's maybe hit by then.
Billy 你好啊 Billy.
I don't know. Oh,
Billy,
disconnected.
You just jump up. Never mind.
Okay.
Let's try to post interview with him.
Oh, what's Bruno doing? Yeah, Bruno's going for a victory drift there out of Horseshoe Bend, I think. Oh, everyone's disconnected. Come on.
Bruno is not in disc, but let me try Gilfredo.
Yep, let's go for it.
Fredo, 你好啊
Hello，
好耐冇見，你好啊。呢個 Wayhand， 我哋 ASRF 嗰邊嘅通常做直播嗰個嘅，咁我哋想同你做一個少少嘅 post interview 啊，覺得個比賽呢兩場感覺如何啊？因為你啱啱 join 入嚟 iRacing 呢個 platform 啦，咁你亦都係一個所謂嘅超級有經驗嘅 sim racer。想睇下你個 feedback， 係啊，想睇下你個 feedback 係點？
使咁多謝你哋先，搞住呢個賽事非常之好玩。係啊，iRacing 其實俾到個感覺啊、路感啊、K Car 嘢係真係幾好噶，真係幾好玩嘅。同埋係啊，見到呢度啲車手其實都好 clean 咯，都好玩咯呢度。
OK， 咁你都需要介紹多啲朋友過嚟 join 噶。
會啊！但係最衰，呢排好忙啊，我都冇乜時間練車咁啊。希望下一場可以多啲時間練車就好啦。
但係你短呢個1個月時間內已經，我睇你走上嚟嗰個動態啊，movement 嗰樣嘢都非常非常之好喎。
係多謝你讚賞先，同埋幾好玩嘅，係啊，不過呢條 track 就真係非常之唔可以真係唔可以有任何 mistake 咯，即係佢所有嘅彎你任何 mistake 咧，哇，嗰個草皮大到咧，一無掣，
有啲遠啊，翻嚟嗰下，
係啊，冇錯，
出去就好似草地將你架車吸出去咯，嗰個感覺。
係啊，非常之大海茫茫咁樣。
係嘅，今場因為我哋都係做緊next week 嘅 race stage 啦，想係一個 step ahead 咁樣去做啦。咁等啲車手亦都可以大家一齊練下車啦，咁大家聯誼下咯。咁亦都好多謝你哋嘅參加啦、參與同埋支持啊 ，Fredo。
係，多謝晒。
係啊，咁好，我再訪問第二個先。Thank you, Fredo. Thank you.
OK，thank you.
Let's
that
see.
was Gilfredo Rosario from which team?
Let's see. Let's talk with Sam Leung.
Absolutely.
Sam Leung is at third place, but actually he's here. Hello, Sam. 你好啊。
喂。
做少少個 post interview 啊。
喂。
Wayhand 喺度 interview 都係。
OK。
嘅直播嘅係。感覺如何啊？今日即係我睇咗你第二場車啦，咁第3名。都唔錯成績噶喎，其實。
嗨咗 Billy 一下。
咁掂一掂梗有嘅。
係。OK 嘅，你睇翻第二場個時間都 OK 嘅，係啊，即係入到08頭都合格，我覺得係。
OK， 整體個賽事都順利嘅。
係 Race One 就保守啲咯，係啦。
下一場咧有冇信心啊？士巴喎，下一場。
喂，士巴正啊，睇
係
睇啊！
啊，下一場應該好多車手都會好中意呢個跑道。
係啊，我上場缺席咗，今場就攞分啦，盡量都係。
睇到啊，
係
因為你嘅分數榜都比較高啊，前嗰隻位置啊，咁希望你跟住落嚟嘅賽事一路成功爭取冠軍。
係啱啱踢咗阿 B 落去。
OK，咁我哋
OK
再傾啊。Thank
唔好
you，
意思，
Sam，
好，
唔好
唔好意思，拜拜，拜
Thank you，
拜。
拜拜。
Carlos, I was just gonna say, I like his
Yes.
paint scheme a lot. Very nice fluorescent green. Of course, one
Yes,
of the two
it's
bright
made
green
from
cars.
Kevin Young, which is the
Yeah.
kind of team manager, and
Nice.
he's a driver because he's just packed today, this week's, and so that's why he cannot be joined the race. But actually, probably next week there will be more drivers coming out. And also, I want to shout out one more brand that is helping us, Camus steering wheel.
Absolutely.
The Camus is a new type of direct drive brand, which is he just bring up 5 Newton meters C5 wheels into the market just right now.
Oh, that's great.
And for the entry levels, pretty good actually. We're going to have some testing about the wheels on his market, and we'll see. But actually, people had just been seeing the videos as well, right? Because I saw the break. There's a video is showing the Camus one. That one is a C5 model.
Wonderful. That's great.
係啊，我哋入門級非常之好嘅 Camus 呢個嘅直驅軚盤5 nm 嘅，咁大家都可以考慮下，價錢亦都係相對合理嘅，比入門嚟講。Okay, and for tonight, your wrap up.
Right. No more interviews? I think we still got.
I think that's it because everyone's gone.
Okay, sure thing. Yeah, I think it's quite late.
And next
Yeah.
time, I'm pretty sure that there will be a lot in there.
Great.
Next
Yeah.
week, because
Looking forward
everybody
to next
likes
round.
Spa. Yeah, everybody like the next round stage. So, and also there's 2 more stage to go, and we'll see who's going to be a champion.
Great stuff.
Okay.
Well,
thank you, Wayhan, for tonight.
Well, thanks for this opportunity, man. We're having so much fun.
And thank you for
forcing me to
helping
get
us
uncomfortable.
No,
the language.
really.
Thanks for that.
Sure. Thank you for that. Thank you for everyone. Thank you all the drivers' support, and see you guys on next week.
Absolutely. That was Carlos Fu, who's again, thanks so much, Carlos, for being by my side for the second heat of this broadcast. So this is the Macau-China Sim Racing Association iRacing Macau GR86 Championship. Of course, brought to you by a series of sponsors who graciously come on board to support the series. Camus, Shell Helix, Tidcare Motorsport, and 1356 Karting. Of course, many thanks to all drivers who participated. Many thanks to yourselves for watching, for tuning into the broadcast. And until next week, it has been Wei-Han bringing you live action along with Carlos Fu, who's just joined in moments ago. We will see you in the next round. Good night and goodbye.